What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Aircraft King trip report, where today we have a fantastic and long flight from Mumbai's Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport all the way over to Newark Liberty. Today we'll be flying on obviously everyone's favorite airline, United, on one of their long-range modified Boeing 787-9s. The journey for this starts right at the door to enter the airport, where you can only enter if you're a ticketed passenger. In other words, you have to show your passport and proof of a ticket that shows you're flying today. For those that haven't flown United out of Mumbai, let me break down this totally worthless process for you. Yes, there is a dedicated United Global Services Polaris and 1K check-in lane, but there is somebody at the entrance that checks you off a roster sheet to make sure that you're actually on the plane, as if they didn't already do that at the entrance. Once you get this checked off, you get a sticker on the back of your passport that says United Security. And there's a second person a little bit further into the check-in lane that actually checks that you have the sticker on the back of your passport. At this point, my passport is caked in this sticker from previous flights, and if it's anything like normal United security, it's not very secure. Like any other airport, after check-in, it was off to security, and at Mumbai airport, especially at night, the security checkpoint can be extremely busy. But thankfully, there are dedicated security checkpoints for eligible passengers at both ends of the terminal. The real beauty of this security checkpoint is that once you're done with it, it lets you out right in front of the first and business class dedicated immigration lanes, so you can get your passport stamped quickly and be on your way in through the terminal faster than anyone else. Once through passport control, it was about a 5-minute walk over to the lounge that we would be able to use for today's flight. Formerly known as the GVK Lounge, the Adani West Wing Lounge is still, in my opinion, the best contract lounge in the world, and you're about to see why. Just to give a bit of context, neither United nor Star Alliance operate any of their own lounges here at Mumbai. Mumbai Airport really said, nah, everyone's going to use our lounge, but in their defense, it is a really pretty lounge and it is great. I mean, if we're talking purely from an aesthetic standpoint, you really couldn't name too many other lounges in the world that look prettier than this. Now, another cool feature of this lounge is in the backside there is an actual massage section where people can massage your hands and feet, but we are in India at the end of the day, so of course when your free session is up, they're going to try and charge you for more. We're Indian, it's what we do. Another great aspect of this lounge is the amazing airside views that you get. The area where this lounge is usually right next to where the narrow body planes leave from, but you can usually get a glimpse of the wide bodies towards the end of the terminal. And of course, featuring my favorite part of any competent lounge, the food. If this isn't the same for you, then you've got it all wrong. The food in this lounge is pretty hit or miss the way it's always been. They serve a good amount of Western and Indian options, but picture this. It's like any Indian restaurant in the US pretending that they're trying to make Indian food, when in reality it's just wannabe Indian food heavily loaded with cream. It's just like that with them trying to make Western food here. But I do appreciate the variety. And as always, about 30 minutes before boarding, I finally made my way over to the gate. But why 30 minutes? We're done with immigration and security. Yeah, you thought. At the end of the day, this is a US-bound flight, so there is a second, more stringent security check inside the gate area that you have to perform. Thankfully, there is a dedicated priority lane for passengers with Premier Access. Passengers with Premier Access include those traveling in Polaris Business Class, Premium Plus, and those with Gold status or higher on United or Star Alliance Gold status. You once again have to remove everything you're wearing this time. You have to take out your laptop from your backpack, all chargers, all smaller electronic devices, your jacket, even your shoes, your watch, anything at all. They all have to be taken off and passed through the metal detector and the X-ray machines. Once you're through with that, you kind of have to wait in this waiting room until boarding starts, but the good thing is you are treated to beautiful views like this of your aircraft that would be taking you. Our plane in particular would be getting nearly a full tank for the long flight ahead of us today. By the time I got to the gate, Global Service and 1K members had already boarded, so next up was Group 1, which is for Polaris Business Class passengers and Star Alliance Gold members, at which point I finally got on board. Once we go down these escalators, there is a fourth security checkpoint. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We're done. No more security. आणि जे लोकांना हे कळतं मी बहुतेक 2-3 महिन्यांनी परत येणार आहे मला माहित नाही असं वाटतंय पण बघूया. And if you didn't understand that, don't worry about it. Just sit back, relax, welcome aboard, and enjoy the rest of the flight with us. Cheers and welcome to the friendly skies.
I have cups on the thing already.
Okay. Who are you? What did you do?
I
get towards the back of the aircraft, there are no overhead headway space for large. We ask all passengers connected to the lavatories at this time to take their seats.
If you're sitting in the exit row, please unplug all devices from the outlet poles back to their original position. For those sitting near a window, we ask that you open the window shade for takeoff.
All customers at this time need to be in your seats. Welcome aboard everyone. This is United Flight 830 to Newark International Airport, where we also serve the New York metropolitan area. My name is Jerome and I'll be your first on today's flight. In the cockpit we have Captain Roy. This is my first officer.
On each side of the aircraft. If the doors are open in an emergency, slide rafts will automatically inflate. In a water landing, slide rafts catch in the aircraft and are used as slide rafts. All 8 exits are marked with overhead signs. As you locate the 2 exits nearest you, remember, it may be behind you.
If you are seated in an exit row, you may be asked to assist the crew during an evacuation. If you're unable or uncomfortable, please ask the flight attendant to be moved. If you must evacuate the aircraft, exit path lights
United 830 Heavy, 22 right.
That's United 830 Heavy checking in, is that right?
Yes, sir, for the ILS 22 right, United 830 Heavy.
United 830 Heavy, wind 310 at Niner, gust 18, runway 22 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 22 right, United 830 Heavy.
Items stowed until the captain turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. That will be over.